Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya. If you're not familiar with me or my channel, I'm the lady behind Volver Vintage. You can find me on Instagram. I sell on Poshmark, eBay, Etsy. I sell vintage and a few modern brands. This year I really want to focus on picking up more vintage pieces and pieces that just speak to me and make me smile. And this is my first vintage haul of 2021. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're interested in these types of videos, vintage hauls, reselling tips, etc., go ahead and like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. So last week I spoke to you how a subscriber reached out to me and said that she was trying to downsize her closet. She was also a Poshmark reseller, but she also did pop-up shops specifically in Orange County. And she was just trying to get rid of some of her inventory. And she messaged me and asked me if I would like to come over and look through her stuff. And of course I said yes. And I picked up some really good pieces. If you see these two behind me, these are some of my favorite pieces. I also picked up some hard goods. And I actually, now that I went through all of the things, I did pick up a lot of modern brands, but they're really cute novelty pieces. And when I show them to you, I think you'll see why I picked them up, because they look very vintage inspired. For now, these items are listed on Poshmark. The link to my Poshmark closet is down below. There are a few items that I'm reserving for next week's video, and at the end of this video I'll tell you what's happening next week. And then some pieces that I just didn't realize how much work they're gonna need, like not damage, but you know, just like restoration cleaning wise. So I might have to sell them as wounded birds. And if you don't know what a wounded bird is, it's a vintage piece that needs work. Like it could be missing a zipper, it has a few holes, but it's not completely trashed. So it's mostly sold to like seamstress. They're mostly sold as project pieces, so it's still very good vintage that's fixable. So I know a lot of people will not pick up items if they have flaws in them, but with vintage pieces, even if they have flaws, as long as they're fixable, like sometimes even if they're not fixable, like people will still buy them as is, as long as you disclose them. So let's get into this haul. So I did pick up a few hard goods, only 3, but I picked them up specifically for my antique booth. I am going to show them to you, but please note that these are not available for sale. So please don't message me or ask me if I can ship them to you or that you're interested, because I just don't want to deal with shipping because they are breakable items. And I hate shipping breakable items. Like I love shipping clothes and stuff that's not breakable, but if glass, I will not ship it. I'm sorry, I don't care how much you want to pay me. So these are specifically for my antique booth. The address to my antique booth is listed down below. I know, I'm sorry if you're watching from another part of the country or the world, but if you're in Southern California, Pomona specifically, Pomona Antique Mart, I'm booth 512. I'm on the top floor, and these are available there. So I'm going to show you and then maybe just inspire you to pick them up for your own antique booth or to resell on your own. But these are the items that I picked up. So first up, this it's a vintage pedestal fruit bowl, and it's I'm not exactly sure what the correct terminology is, but folded glass fruit bowl centerpiece. I don't know what the brand is. I don't see any markings, and my subscriber told me what it was and I completely forgot. But so I have to do a little bit more research on this, but it's a pretty green emerald color, no chips or anything. So this one's going to be available in my antique booth. I got this vintage ceramic, it's a napkin holder. So right here, all of these slits, you can literally fold napkins in half and stick them in, and then the napkins will become her dress. So this is probably from the 60s or 70s. I also see no markings on it, but it's a really pretty señorita, perfect for your kitchen. So this is going to my antique booth. And then finally, this vintage ceramic planter. These are similar to the vintage lady vases, the head planters, but this is her skirt, and this one is actually Hefton's, made in Japan, so pretty cool. So those are the 3 hard goods that I picked up. Those are specifically for my antique booth, and they are available now. So if you're in Southern California and you want to stop by, the address is linked down below. So here is some of the clothing, and all of these are all women's pieces. One of them's kind of like a unisex men's piece, but first up, I got this this is a 90s piece, but it was just funny, so I got it, and it's this old lady, cat lady vest. I like picking up like funky pieces like these, especially if they're 90s, because I don't know, for some reason they're really popular and they sell on places like Poshmark and eBay. So, and it jingles. So that's one. This one is not necessarily vintage. Again, remember I told you I picked up a few modern pieces, but they were just so cute. Like, I love novelty prints. So this is Charter Club, which I think is sold at Macy's or JCPenney, but it's this cute little Scotty dog puppy print. Isn't it so cute? It's a size medium, and it's a wool, no, it's cotton. 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. So cute. This is just a boutique brand dress, but it was new with tags, and I liked it because of the style. It's a really pretty fit and flare dress. It has this gorgeous crane print, and it's a really good size. So got that, and it's new with tags. It's Free People, also new with tags. And it's a medium, but it's really oversized, so it could fit up to an extra large, I think. Really pretty cotton gauze. It's called the Bali dress in the color Garbanzo. And I'll put a picture because it's not showing up good. Then I got this. This is a Hot Topic dress, but it's really fun print. It has a really cute little crochet neckline, and it has 2 little scorpions, and then the entire dress is scorpion novelty print, and it's for the show Penny Dreadful. I just thought it was so cute. This is J. Crew, and it's this, I think this is late 90s, early Y2K J. Crew, when the, you know, the whole swingers era was really trendy. So this is a vintage Hawaiian map print, and it's all over print. It has a little moth hole somewhere in the front, which is pictured, but I'll just price it accordingly. But another fun little novelty print. This is a men's robe, and it's this fun little, I don't know, golf print. I think they're golfing. And it's a Guy, is it Guy Buffett or Gary Buffett? Rain Spooner. So I'll probably list that on eBay. And then here's a vintage sweater, wool knit sweater. Definitely a Norwegian style, Norwegian inspired, really thick wool knit sweater, cardigan, button down. They look like little hearts. Really pretty. And then a really cool vintage Letterman sweater, varsity Letterman sweater. Probably, I think this is from the late 60s, early 70s. It's an acrylic wool blend. There's no maker's tab. It's an LHS. I'm assuming Lincoln High School, but not sure. Love it. I found this vintage skirt. It's a border print. Well, it has embroidered little roses, but this is a teen size. This is definitely a teen size. It's Miss Trudy of California. So I picked it up because I love the little border print, but this is definitely small. It's for a young kid. So I'm sure it'll sell. It's a really small waist. I can't find my tape measure, but this is probably like a 23, if even, but it'll sell. And this has to be my favorite piece. It's this bombshell satin finish dress. It has this really thick shelf bust, all rhinestones. And I love the color. It's like a pretty pink, very Motown, very Supremes. It's a side metal zipper. It doesn't go all the way down. It opens right here. It looks to be homemade, but I think it's a great piece. However, it does have a lot of like discoloration. I don't want to say it's a burn mark, but I'm not sure what the staining is, and it's all over the front of the skirt. So I think I'm gonna sell this as a wounded bird, just because I really don't want to put a lot of work into it, and I really don't want to mess it up, you know. I don't want to take the risk of, you know, doing something wrong and ruining it. So I'll leave it to somebody else's expertise. If they know how to treat it, I'll sell it to them at a very good price. And I bought it low enough to the point that, you know, I'll make profit on it. I don't care. I'm not trying to get rich off of one piece of vintage. You know, for me, it's more about rescuing the piece and finding it a good home. So if somebody knows, see, there's like more discoloration right here. Somebody knows how to work satin, and, you know, it's pretty much just a discoloration. If somebody knows how to treat it and wants to take the time to put into it, I would think this would also be a really good like Marilyn Monroe costume for Halloween. But even then, if somebody cleans it up, this is a total Viva piece, in my opinion. So yeah. So most of these pieces are available on Poshmark. I couldn't cross them. I didn't have time to cross list them over to Etsy. So for now, they're on Poshmark. I did, except for this one, I think this is going to be a wounded bird. So I'm going to sell this in a wounded bird Facebook group. And I did reserve 3 pieces that I'm saving for next week's video. So next week's video, I'm going to show you how to run an Instagram story sale. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, again, my handle is down below. It's Volver Vintage. It's spelled out for you down in the description. You can follow me there. I'm probably going to run the sale on Monday. So I'm going to be recording my entire process. So by the time I upload the video next Wednesday, the Instagram story would have already passed. But I'm going to film just the process of how I go about things, how to collect payment. If you have never ran an Instagram story sale and you're nervous or you're scared, and really it's pretty easy. It's not that hard at all. And it's a really good opportunity to clear out some items without having to go through a middleman, such as Poshmark, such as eBay. And yeah, so if you're interested in next week's video, it's going to be how to run an Instagram sale, Instagram stories, or you could even do it in your feed, Instagram feed. However, I'll go over all of that and I'll show you the remaining pieces from this haul, which are some of my favorites. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me any comments down below, any constructive criticism, any questions that you have. I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.